Panthers.
Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Carolina Panthers.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and this is Ryan Fitzgerald. He's got the ball on the tee. We are underway in Uptown Charlotte. And he's stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. It's Penix. That's the versatile Jordan James. Gonna mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And that's just an awesome play, especially in the midst of that kind of pressure. The second his head turned around, there was a guy right in his face, but he gets the ball out quick, right as he's being hit. His guy does the rest with the ball in his hands.
They run. It's the former Oregon Duck, Jordan James. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On third down, Penix. He finds Mims. It's complete. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, 49.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
What a run. He brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line. They get 24 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, San Francisco.
They'll run it for the first time with Case Brown. And the 49ers are going to have first and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up first and goal.
Let's go now.
James will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown.
San Francisco.
Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go. 50, green. Ready.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he slits through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
Brings up second and 2.
From the 43, here's second down and 2.
Set, hut, hey, red, 38. Ready?
On the bootleg, it's Young. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So I actually think this is one of those where he was a little bit too unselfish. He's trying to fit that ball in a tight window and maintain his ability as a passer. But I think if he turns himself into a runner and activates his legs, he probably picks up that first down if he calls his own number.
Cycle. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, Young. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. That is fielded at the 13. And it winds up a very solid return as he gets it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
Let's go.
On first down, it's Penix. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And a
Run up the middle with James. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From the 46, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes in the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. You know, I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. A gain there of 20. First down, 49ers.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
He connects with Mims. To the pylon, he's in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, 49ers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Yellow, 43. Set.
Back to throw. Young. That's complete to the rookie's 2nd-round pick. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Let's go. Shot 45. One. Set. Go.
A run now on 2nd down. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And this time they are ready for us. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
60 red. 60 red. Ultra. Ultra. Hut.
From the gun, it's Young. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 14-0 is our score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Blaster. Stay. Set. Ready. Ready.
They'll go play action with Young. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Ready. Ready. Set. Hut. Hut. Hut.
To throw is Young. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Panthers. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. His kick is good. Panthers are on the board. It's now 14-7. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On the ground, it is James to start the drive. Inside the 35. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. A big play to kick off this drive. And even 50 yards.
First down. A gain of 50 yards. And the 49er.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, here is Penix. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up third down.
It's third down. And 6 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Penix. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rush rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Trouble, 38. Ready?
On first down is Young. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
He gets free. He will go all the way. Touchdown, Carolina. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Down. Blue, fight, 97. Hut, hut.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43. Ready.
Here's Young. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play for the Panthers. It's a gain of 43 yards.
Ready,
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Here we go. 50, ready.
Here's Young. That is caught for 3. Huff running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Set. 52 blue. Hut.
Now Young. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Reed. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 2.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Great run there. He gets this up close to the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Third and long. To throw is Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Horn. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked up by Diamador Lenore.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
They'll start on the ground with James. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the catch.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
This one complete to Higgins. And mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Try him again. Another one to Higgins.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Straight ahead, it's James. And he's going to have the 1st down. Mark him at the 45 and move to James.
It's a gain of 8. And the 49ers 1st down. An 8-yard pickup.
Here's Penix. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and There was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Now Penix to throw on second down. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. Third down coming up.
Here we go, set. Count.
He'll throw. It's Penix. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready?
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Uh-oh. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
Ready, break. Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. Blaster. Set.
The third quarter begins with a run. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
50, green.
A second down throw for Young. The throw here is complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
33, yellow. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. 10 cycles. Set.
On second down, Young. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Throwing is Penix. He connects with Mims. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Now he takes off. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. They're going to go play action with Penix. That is caught. What a throw. Doug Oliver. Touchdown, San Francisco. Lutz for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will extend this third-quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Set. Black 4. Eat old blue. Hut, hut.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. The Amador Lenore there defensively to break that one up. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 60 red. Green jack. Set.
From the gun, it's Young. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They bring a tight end in motion left.
60 Bison. Ready?
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. They'll bring this up to the 22. Jair Alexander up from the secondary to make the stop.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Open downfield. And they are not going to catch up to it. Touchdown, San Francisco.
The kick is good.
What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Come on, set. 33, rails, yellow. Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Young, who else another catch for his favorite target.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open,
Ready.
that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
1st and 10.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Here's Young to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and their running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Blue 32. Set.
They'll go. Young. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
Okay, break. Here we go. Crap all 80.
They'll go with James. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll stick to the run, and it's James again. He'll get it on 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, and they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Mick Squirtin, he's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
At their own 15-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready?
On first down is Young. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 25. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
10 cycles. Hut.
To throw is Young. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10.
First and 10 at the 48.
Throwing is Young. That's to the receiver, Moore. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
On the ball.
First and 10 now from the 36.
That's another Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard
To
line.
throw is Young. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? There are certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They'll come up here first and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here's Young. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
To the end zone, but it is incomplete.
I think their sideline celebrated just a little prematurely, because if you look closer, Mike, it's pretty clear. The receiver did not possess the ball while having both feet in bounds. Missed opportunity there, incomplete.
Quick throw, taken in, and a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the first down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's taken in, and he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on fourth down in the red zone, and it pays off with first and goal.
Yellow, 22. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That one, taken in. Jalen Coker. Touchdown, Panthers. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for two. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter.
That is incomplete. complete. And the two-point conversion is unsuccessful.
38. Panthers
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick. He's to midfield.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
On the handoff, this is James. Inside the 20. And he will get into the end zone. Jordan James. Touchdown, 49ers. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. And that touchdown probably great ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. Red, black 40. 6, mega. Hut.
Young to throw on first down. There's that man again. Another catch. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Right, 97.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Drill, 52. Needle blue. Set.
Young. Check this down. It's Hubbard out of the backfield. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
A gain of 8 brings up second and 2 at the Niners' 44-yard line.
Ready.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
13
A
yards.
pickup there of 13. It's a Carolina first down.
Let's go.
First and 10.
Watch
at
out
the
now.
30-yard
50
line.
Fury. Set.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A
Shot.
loss of
17.
2 brings up second and 12.
Set.
At the
On
32
second
yard
down,
line.
Young. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Have to get this to the 20. Here's third down.
Let's go now. Hut.
Here's the option, running right, and he'll give it up on the pitch. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
Panthers first down.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Panther
Here we
first
go.
down.
Set. Ready.
Look wide, get this one complete, and he's going to be marked out down at the 5. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Ready. 33. Yellow. Set. Go.
From the gun, it's Young. To the end zone, and is batted away. It is incomplete.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Another one from the 5, second down and goal.
Here we go. 45. White.
Here's Young. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Body his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end, And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Ready?
From the gun here on third down. It's Young. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Ready? Hut.
Back to throw. Young. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Oh, he gets swarmed under. They meet him in the end zone. It is a safety. And that is the last thing you want to do, Greg. When you have the ball on offense in your hands and the other team gets points, it is 2 with a safety there.
And it's really a rare play in the NFL, Mike. We just don't see it very often. So anytime a defense gets the run off the field celebrating, getting an easy 2 points, they'll take it.
Set. Black 40. Ready.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
43 rail. 6. Ready.
They'll give on the ground. Finding space at the 15. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Now Young. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points. Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Here's a handoff to James. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. It is 2nd and 9.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Here's a 3rd and 10. So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.